Well, hello and good evening. You can say I, but that's not a farmer sound, so that's probably not the right thing. But hello, welcome to Farming Simulator 25, and welcome to the stream. And hopefully we can have some fun with this game, although I still have a lot to learn because the game tutorial isn't that good. So let's hope that all of you can help me out a bit. Hello Kevbot, hello Dindog, hello Vladimir. Nice that you are all here already. There we have Crazy Chewy popping in. Hello. Nice of you to join us. How are you all doing? Hope everybody is fine. We are going to start up a brand new career in this little game. Open up an empty slot. That might be handy. I used the other two to practice a bit. Now let's see what we can actually do. Of course, we're going to start as a new farmer. You can also start as a farm manager, start from scratch, then you basically have nothing. Let's start as a new farmer. We just start with 100,000 euros. That should be okay, I guess. Here, don't have loans. Everything is just set to normal. Question is, where are we going to get started? Should we start on Riverbend Springs, Hutan Pantai? I've never checked that map out yet. And we have Zilonka. I think the first one should probably be the easiest one, because there we have a few fields already that we can work on, so nice. Then I'll be asking you a lot of questions to help me out. Hey Kat, nice to see you. How are you doing? And hello Gordon, good to have you on. How are you doing? Hope all is well. All is fine here. It is the last Sunday of the holiday. Tomorrow... Wifey's already working a week, but tomorrow little one's going back to school. Already excited for days. Can't stop thinking about the fact that she has to go back to school tomorrow, and she loves it. So that's nice. She already made her bag already, and everything is set so we can just go to bed, wake up tomorrow, put clothes on. Those are already hanging ready. Then we can go to school, so that's great. That's hopefully going to give me some extra time for the channel. Now, I think we're going to start at Riverbend Springs. We don't do the guided tour because I already know a little bit of the basics. Everything the guided tour will teach. So, let's get started. There's 2 packs that came with the game. So, well, I guess those are in. So, that's all fine. And now it's going to load some stuff up and then we'll see. Gordon's doing okay. That's good to see. Cat's all good. I missed something. Ah, Mrs. Dog is away. Might be home tomorrow night. Okay, well, hope she's home for you tomorrow night then. Ah, okay, been hot here. Wish I had your rain. Ah, is it warm again, Kev? Wow. How's your hand doing, though? Is the surgery help? Alright, let's go. Let's start. Now, we have to start by making a character. And to be honest... Today, I had little one help me to build a character, which turned out into this one. At least in the beginning it had red hair. I had to change that because I forgot that I could actually change the hair color. But this kind of somewhat maybe looks like me, but then this guy is in extremely good shape physically, and I'm a little bit less in shape. But other than that, it's... It kind of looks a bit like me, so well, that's fun. That's fun. That's what we're going for. So we're not going to change this up too much. So let's just go. There we are. There we are on the farm. And well, this is what we have. This is where we start. If I go take a look at the map, we can see that this is our map here. This is our farm. This is where we stand. We have 4 fields. The green ones are ours with the little green around the numbers. And that's what we have. And we're just going to run around a bit. Then we're going to do some work. And then pretty quickly already, I will need all your help because I have no clue which game. So this is one of our sheds. Here we have a little equipment standing, which is nice. You can use this as a sort of a loader, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. I think here we have room for maybe chickens or something. We don't have any animals yet, but this looks like chicken stuff. So might be that at some point we can get some stuff. We also have some lumber and sorts, which is good. But I don't know what to do with that. So that's where all of you come in. Here we have an old guy, which is basically the one that we're taking the farm from. So we can talk to him if we want to. How's it going, kiddo? Yeah, I need to go. We're not going to talk to him too long, but that's it. And then here we have our main shed, which is pretty interesting, with a big tractor in it, as you can already see. And then there we go. Another tractor, a big, I guess it's like a plowing or cultivating machine. Here we have a seeder. Seeds into the ground. So we can get to work on our little farm. Now we have to first see what we have to do. But before we get into that, I see some people in chat that joined. So hello, Leza. Nice of you to join us. How are you doing today? Lonka is a Latinization of something that I can't pronounce. Overgrown forest. Ah, okay. So the map Zelonka refers to an overgrown forest. Cool. Well, we're not on the Zelonka map now, though, so we could do that another time. This is the whole map, by the way, so you can see there's a pretty big area with lots and lots of fields, all the way counting up to 92 work areas, so that's interesting. These are our only fields at the moment, and in order to see what we have to do, we can go to check on our fields. And now we can see that our big field here has been recently harvested, so we have to make this ready for another crop. We can see that fields number 3 and 5 are ready to harvest. And field number 4 is plowed, so we have to put some seeds on there. I think we're going to start with that. We're going to put some seeds in the ground, and we'll see how that goes. Or, well, we have the plow ready here, so we could start with that. Let's do that. We have it ready here. Hands fine, cannot move it for another 2-3 weeks. Okay, well, as long as the pain is less, that should be good. Right, here we go. We're now driving in one of the tractors. We are pulling that thing in the back of us. And now let's see. We have to go to the right field, of course. So I'll have to check again which is the right field, because I don't know. Okay, so let's see. These two are ready for harvest. This one needs sow. This one needs... Oh, I keep driving. Let's stop. This one is plowed, so this one needs seeds. So I guess we have to plow that one, because I don't think we have equipment for any of that. So let's do the cultivation on the far out field. I think that will work. Now, of course, if you know the game... Oh, there's our harvester, by the way, in the shed. If you know this game and you have any tips and tricks for me, please let me know, because I am a completely total noob. I just know how to drive this stuff, and that I have to look for traffic. Otherwise, things might go bad. That's about it. So, if you have any tips or tricks, or let me know. So here we are at the field. Now there's not a lot of guidance on this stuff, so we just have to do this ourselves. Now, of course, we're going to do this neatly and nicely row by row, so we're just going to get into position for the first place. Now what we have to do now is not too hard. We just have to lower the equipment. There it goes down, and now it will start to work. On the outskirts of your field, it doesn't work. It only works when we get actually on the field. And now we just have to pull this forward, and we can see that it's actually working. So we're now changing up this field, getting it ready for a new crop growth. And, well, playing a game like this will be a lot of just relaxed game playing, following the trucks and stuff. And in this case, the tractor, and just doing the manual labor. Of course, if you have questions or suggestions, let me know. And if you have some feedback on the audio, that will be nice. I've tried to set it up so that stuff is still good for you to hear, but it will just not be too loud for my voice. But let me know about that. Hey, Cooper. Nice of you to join us. How are you doing? Hope you're good. How's the boys? Right, let's see. Now, I think part of the fun in this game is that you have to, like, kind of feel a little bit like a real farmer or something. Otherwise, probably not too much fun. So I really raised the cultivator now. And then once we are in position to continue, actually quite hard, as you can see. I'm not a pro driver. When we're in position, we'll just lower it again, which I will do right now. And now it will start to work again. Go. Whoops. Driving is still a bit, takes a bit of getting used to. But if I just get it straight, I slowly drive back and then do a good line. Wasn't really doing it properly right now. Audio's good. Thanks, Doug. That's helpful. Right, I think we are good enough in position now to get going. I lowered the cultivator. Now we're going to drive along the edge here. Let's see how this goes. Brothers are good. I've been home all day trying to catch a home invader. Bill let loose in here yesterday. Ah, what did he let go of another mice in the house or something else? It's just one itsy bitsy little piglet. About it forever. Oh dear. So, who of you in chat actually has this game or has played this game? We're going to do one big circle and then we're going to do back and forward driving, I think. Make straight lines. Then we'll see. Dit is een spel naar mijn hart. Welkom, Ara. Nice of you to join us, Ara. Ara says this is a game close to his heart, so that's nice. Not a mouse, but a vole. I don't know what a vole is. But I guess you don't want them in your house. But let's just line this up first. Have to kind of back up straight. Luckily we can rotate the camera a bit so that I can do straight lines, which is helpful. Though it's deviating a bit. Get it somewhat straight again. Okay, I'll lower the plow again, or the cultivator as it's called, and there we go. Luckily this is a nice strong tractor. We also have another one, another green one, but it's a bit weaker. That's why I'm trying to use this one for this work, because this one goes a bit faster than the other ones. Ah, a vole. It's a field mouse, or as we call that a veldmouse. Nice. Played most of the farming simulators, 15, 17, 19, 22. Ah, and then at some point you stopped playing them? You just lost interest, or stopped gaming in general, or... Alright. How are we going to... I'll probably just try a few more circles. Probably run a few circles, that could be nice. You got the game as well, Ara, don't you? Kind of pricey for me to get. Ah, yeah, it is quite pricey. Although, could be that the older versions, which are also still pretty good, I guess. I haven't played any of the older versions, but I mean, probably the latest version before this one doesn't have too bad graphics. Maybe you can get one of those. Are you multiplaying? Then I join you. This is not a multiplayer, Ara. I'm trying to learn the game. And there's not a lot of tutorials in the game, so I thought, why not get on streaming so that I can ask a lot of questions to everybody that has the game and knows the game to help me learn. But I totally do plan to do this multiplayer anytime soon. And then, yeah, anybody who wants to and has the game can join in. We can build a nice farm together. So that will be a thing in the future, Ara, but not right now. I have returned was a bit of a nightmare because this one wasn't very savvy about the HP service receipt, but now I have a Samsung Chromebook. Nice, very good, Cat, that you got your new laptop. Right, let's raise this machine a bit. Let's drive up nicely. Back and forward's probably easier. I think so too, Cooper, but we need some workspace, actually. That's why I did 2 circles around the field. That gives us a little bit more workspace when we come to the end of a line. That's what I'm kind of aiming for. But now I'm going to try and do some back and forward running, that's for sure. Play 22 today in Haute Belleron. Ah, okay, well I don't know the other versions. I just know this one. I haven't downloaded any mods yet, so probably be a few good maps that you probably can get with mods. But I haven't done any of that yet, so we'll see about that. I spent half an hour this afternoon trying to figure out how to buy seeds, because, well, those are things the game doesn't tell you. Okay, let's raise it and then use the AI helper. Yeah, that's true, but hey, I mean, if I do this too fast, what's the fun in that? I think we should... The whole point should be that we actually work on the farm ourselves. But yeah, I will get the AI worker at some point and we'll go do something else, but I have to do some of the work myself. I mean, this is a farming job. Hey, Bluey Lane, nice to see you. How are you doing today? Nice calm day at the farm. That's true, that's true. Stopping by to say hi, getting some coffee, and getting back to schoolwork. Ah, okay, well, you do that. Good luck with that. Hope that's going well. And of course, I always try to keep up with chat, but sorry if I don't. Okay. Maybe we just skip one lane and then do another one and then get back into it soon. That could also work. Go like this. Go straight though, otherwise it will not work soon. But let's try. I'm very well on the island. Thank you. Good. Good to hear. I'm in the process of painting my room, so cannot set anything up. Lol. I'm getting a new Wi-Fi repeat so I can stream my actual studio. Nice, cat. Looking forward to that. Too much farming simulator in real life to truly enjoy playing them on the PC. Ah, okay. Oh, that's a good reason, I guess. No AI in... That's true, but... You know, it can still work, although they do things a kind of bit different than I do them on the farm, but... might actually be faster than me, who knows. Alright, let's get going with this piece now. Oops. Steering is horrible every now and then. Nope. I guess this goes easier with an actual steering wheel. I know you can plug that on, but I don't have one, so we'll do it like this. Alright, there we go. Well, we've done quite some work already. Do one up or down or middle, then you go one on the side. So shift one middle, then one left, and middle again, then right. I have no clue what you're talking about, Cooper. I am very sorry. Okay, so we missed a little spot there apparently. Finish this, then we'll do a wide circle this time so that we can get back on track. See, we missed a little spot here. Go do that spot. Okay. Back up. Well, I'm already proud of what I did so far. I mean, for me, this is good work. With all my farming experience, which is basically non-existent, is already good work. Okay, over the plow. Let's go on the field. If you want a real challenge, we can also go like this. Go full on view inside the thing. Oh, there's a train passing by. Nice. Now I absolutely have no clue on whether I'm driving right or not, so we'll just try to go a bit straight. And look in the rear view mirror, see if everything goes well. Apparently it does, so that's good. We can even drive from in here. They're still out of town. Ah, okay. Nice. Go back to this view so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Kinda used to this now. Might switch it out at some point. Oh, I lowered it. Oh, dear. Probably already tell why I'm not a real farmer. It is easy when start go one middle, then one on the edge. But what do you mean with one middle? What's middle? probably just go like this now. Middle of the field. Yeah, but then I don't get it. It's my poor understanding of direction, I guess. I don't get it. Now, you can do this all by yourself, or there's another trick to this. We can press H, and then an AI worker jumps in. You can also see it now changed workers, see? And now this guy will do it for us. They usually start in the middle and then work their way out. So he will now get started somewhere. And he will now do this for us. We have to pay him a salary. It's not much, but we have to pay him a salary. See, there he goes. And now we can do something else if we want to. So what I'm going to do, we've seen how this works now. I'm going to press tab, and now we are on another car. Tractor in this case. There we are. We are now going to work with the seeder, and we're going to seed some stuff in the farm. Let's see. Other way. This is the other tractor. It's a weaker one, so it doesn't have the horsepower the other one has, but with the seeding, it should be okay, I think. So here we go. We now slowly back it up. Get it hooked up. Actual John Deere. There we go. Sorry, a little bit of a cough there. So now we have a seeder hooked up. The problem is it's empty, so we have to stop right next to the bag with the machine. Now we can refill the seeder. So we press R. You can see the bag slowly gets smaller. And smaller and smaller because it's now filling the machine. Now the machine is full. And now we actually have seeds in here. And since this is the field that we actually have to seed, we're going to get ready here. Now the thing with this game is, you can now see we have 1,000 liters of seeds in it. One of my first disappointments with this game was finding out that you just buy seeds and we can now use those seeds to grow anything. So we can select seeds with the Y button, and if you look above my speeder onto the right down corner, you see it says wheat now. Now it says barley, now it says oat, canola, long grain rice, oilseed radish, grass, peas, spinach, and then we're back to wheat. So we can use that bag of seed for anything. All we have to check now is what season it is, because we work with season. It's August now. You can see planting season and harvesting season for the different crops. Right now we can plant canola, we can plant grass, or we can plant oilseed radish. I think we're going to go with some canola. So we're going to plant some canola now. So what I have to do is I have to select the canola. There it is. And now we're going to start seeding canola. You can try to sow the others, but it will simply not work because the game will tell you that it's not the right season and you simply can't put them into the ground. Now what we have to do now, we have to lower the seeder, of course, and we have to turn it on. Right now I turned on the seeder, and there we go. You can see this tractor has a bit more trouble getting up to speed than the other one because it's a bit weaker. This one will also go 11 or 12 kilometers while working. The other one went 15, so that is a little faster. Now we're going to try and seed in this little field so that we can get a harvest later on, which is nice. And then look at that, we have a lot of harvest to do soon. That's pretty cool. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave the seeder on. Ah, you got the luxury edition with 1 year bundle. Yeah, me too. I don't think I have the luxury edition, but I did get the 1 year bundle. So I guess in that case we have the same one. Going to back up a bit, and now we're going to get into position for this place. So did you get some good explanation for the game already, Ara? Because I know you were struggling with it a little bit. Alright, let's lower it. Let's see. We can now actually put the seeds into the ground here. Looks like it, so that's good. That'll be the second row. Wow, look at this. Actually planting seeds here. And this field's not too big, so that should be pretty good, I guess. Yeah, if it came to that, lucky I can still eat my first like bees. Well, I'm just very happy for you if it takes away a lot of the pain, Kev, because that's important. Right, let's lift up the cedar. Make a big turn. Whoa! Oh, we can actually damage the equipment, I guess. Have to be a bit careful there. Right, let's lower the cedar again, and there we go. Oops. Yeah, livestream schedule Wednesday, Fridays and Sundays. Games may vary, although I am working on a good schedule with some more consistency in it in terms of the games. I've been making a list of the games that I actually play now and which are streamable and coming up in the future, and then I still have to work on how to integrate all of that. But that's one of the things that we're gonna do. Okay, here we are. Got a bit ready. Let's raise it up. Let's try and go around a bit. Now, of course, there's many ways in which you can do this, and I think one of the funnier things to do is actually try and do a really good job and pretend you're an actual farmer, so you want to do this right. It's not just a game. Really want to do this right. So here we are, lowering it, and there we go. A little bit of role playing, act like you're a real farmer and not just go cheap or go quick and stuff. I think that's fun. Those farming simulators can't agree with one another. One calls it canola, the other one calls it colza. Yeah, in Dutch we call it koolzaad. So yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. Well, I guess they all have a different name. Not yet. Still can't handle the controls. I have to change the map. Ik gebruik ook mijn toetsenbord gewoon, Ara. Het is even wennen, inderdaad. Ik zit vooral heel veel te tikken. Het is natuurlijk de WASD. En dan is het heel veel tikken om de juiste controls te krijgen. Maar inderdaad, het is even wennen, hoor. Right, next row. Ara has the game too, but still struggling a bit with the controls and how to do things. Well, I guess, Ara, if we get to play some multiplayer at some point, that might help out, the both of us, so that we can learn from each other. What game settings do you have on, like, seasons or stones? Well, let's go in here. Settings. Game settings. So here we have a lot of settings. So crop destruction is on, meaning that if we drive over them, we can actually destroy crops. So maybe we should turn that off for now. Periodic plowing required. We don't have to plow the ground. We just have to cultivate it. So that's easier. Field stone determines if stones can appear in your fields when cultivating and plowing. That's on. We can probably turn it off. Lime required. Let's turn that off too. We just keep the weeds for now, so that we have to weed every now and then. There are disasters like tornadoes and stuff. Now you can make those only visual. They won't hurt your land then. I think that's better for now. But those are settings that you have. You can turn on and off the snow. Seasonal growth. So you can turn that off. That basically means that you can plant anything, anywhere, anytime. But we have it on, so we can't. 1 day represents a month, so one in-day game represents a month of gameplay, so that's interesting. We can have automatic engine start, which is on. Stop and go braking is on. Trailer fill limit is off. Oh, I thought it was on. Fuel usage is normal. So yeah, you can have a lot of different settings for this game, which is interesting. You can tweak it as much as you can, and there's a ton of mods out that can help you out if you really want that. So lots of stuff that you can do. I presume Rodo could use his wheels set up for driving them. Yes, he can. He can. Actually, if you watch some YouTubers play this, some of them have like real setups for steering and stuff, so that when they drive in their tractors, it's just really driving on a wheel and stuff, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't have any of that, so it's not going to work for me, but it is pretty nice if people have that and you can use it for this. Hey, Mr. Ted. Nice of you to join us. How are you today? All right, let me row a seeder so that we can actually get seeding now. Get straight. There we are. Well, I must say, I don't think this is going too bad at the moment. We're actually sowing the field and it's working. I think the other guy might be ready on the other field, so that'll be nice too. Ready, then we can seed that one too. Probably have the AI do that so we can do some harvesting. Enjoy your dinner, cat. Thanks so much for popping in. Have a good one. I guess Road Dogg is still partying after the Formula 1 today. Otherwise, I would have expected him in here at some point, especially playing this game. I know this is one of the games that Road Dogg actually plays and enjoys. So, okay, let's make another turn here. There we go. Well, I must say, I'm actually kind of surprising myself with how well this sowing is going. You can see in the top right corner, it's August at the moment. It is now 10:18. I think we started at 9 or 8 something. So time's not going that fast. We have the time to do a lot of work on a day. And once a day is passed, an actual month has passed. So that's something to note. Hey, Gamer Mama. Nice of you to join us. How are you today? Let's see. So how do you normally go about with this dog? Do you let the AI do a lot of work, or do you do a lot of work yourself, or how does that go for you? Dog, I mean. How do you handle this? And of course, if there's other people that have this game and you have some tips or some practices that you would have me do, let me know. And yeah, congratulations, Gamer Mama. She had a birthday. Very, very nice. How was it? Hope you had a very nice day. Right, another roll on. Really have to be careful not to steer too hard with this thing or it will tilt over. I don't know if it will get extra damage from that or not, but I have to be careful. Ah, that's nice, dog. Sharing your wine. That's nice. Right, I think 2, maybe 3 more rows and we're done after this one. So that's good. A small gathering of people. That doesn't make it sound like fun. Do you have a party? Were it just people standing in front of your house? You had a small gathering, meeting opened, first order of business, Gamer Mama's birthday, congratulations, meeting closed. Bye everyone. Okay, so here we go, get ready for another run. But yeah, how do you go about this game, Doug? Do you use the AI workers a lot? Or do you just drive around yourself, have fun on your farm? How does that work? I use a lot of AI so I can do lots of other things. I can have 7 AI helpers. Ah, okay. Well, I've been struggling a bit because there's no real... I mean, I haven't played any of the previous ones. I don't know about the previous ones. Maybe there were some very good tutorials in those. But, like, this game doesn't tell you how a lot of stuff works. So, the game told me that if you want to make money at some point, if you're done with your fields and there's nothing more to do, you can do contracts to earn some money. And that you can borrow equipment and then you can do that. And now I learned that if you do that, for instance, if you go fertilize a field, you will also have to buy the fertilizer first yourself. I thought I would get that at the farm where I would be working, but I didn't do that. So, I don't know. It's a lot of finding out stuff that you don't really get told in the game. So, ooh, you have a nice dinner, Gamer Mama. We'll see you soon. Enjoy your dinner. Right, one more little trip down the edge of the field and we should be done. another little shed here apparently. Yeah. Can't turn left because of the shed, so we'll have to... Woo! Sorry, machine. Okay, let's go. Work. Yeah. First contracts are good money makers. You will make 2/3 of the contract price. Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess there's not a lot of... I'm still learning about the economy in the game. We start with 100,000, which is nice. But like on an average contract, you'll make around somewhere between 1,500 and 2,500. Which I thought wasn't a lot of money, but I guess you can do a few contracts in a day, so it should not be too bad. But I guess I like all of it. It's just that the game doesn't explain how it works and stuff, which is a bit tough. Alright, so now if we go back to our... Oh, I should stop my tractor first. If we go back to our screen here, we can now see that field 4 is fully growing. So we did a good job there. We can also see this guy is not even done yet. He is still busy getting this field ready. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to park this tractor up at that field, so that as soon as the guy is actually ready, we can get another worker, or we can probably already do it, but sometimes the tractors will collide. But then after that they can also sow in this land, so that's why I'm getting this one ready out here. Just park it on the field somewhere and then we'll leave it for a bit. Because I don't want it to interfere with the other one, and I've seen that happen already. And now we are going into the harvester. Now if you press tab, you jump from one machine to another. This is our harvester. We're actually going to use it to harvest these fields. Now the thing with the harvester is, this is a separate unit that is on this trailer. So I'm going to park up the trailer, get the unit off, and then we're just going to leave the trailer. That's basically what I'm going to do. That's why I'm driving here, so the trailer doesn't get into the way. So now we get rid of the trailer. There we go. Now we just have to hook up the actual harvester. Ooh. Right here. So let's get on to it. Let's hook this up. There we go. And now we can just leave the trailer. We can probably leave this hooked on. That doesn't really matter. Harvest contracts are best because you get a share of the harvest, especially grain harvest. Root crops take a long time. Ah, okay, okay. Well, I haven't done many contracts yet, so we'll have to see. Let's just start with this field. I mean, why not? We're here now anyways. So how does this work? Well, we get the harvester in place. We have to open a few things. So we have to unfold the harvester. Look at the thing on the top that will open up. That's where the seeds go in. Then what we have to do is turn on the harvester. It will start to work. And then of course we have to lower it so that we can actually make the run here. And then it works. So there we go. And now we're just going to drive over the edge of the field. It will start to harvest. The seeds come out on top. And all the leftovers go out in the back. Question, Doug. Can I do something with the stuff that comes out of the back? Or do I just... I mean, I know I can just cultivate the land again with that on it, but is there a way to use what's coming out of the back? That is kind of my question. Alright, let's go. Our AI worker is still busy. As you can see in the top right corner, we paid 150 in wage, which is a pretty serious number. I haven't done any of the calculations yet, of course, but sometimes I'm wondering if it's really worth getting AI workers. I guess in the end it is, but if they take a long time to do a field, it get pretty pricey. Yes, you can make bills. Ah, okay. Do I need a special machine for that? Because I don't think I have one yet. Guess I'll have to get a baler or something. Or can you do stuff by hand? That would be nice as well. If you can just walk over the farm and do some stuff by hand, that would be fun. Sell the straw or use it for bedding. Ah. Well, I don't think we have animals yet that we need to use for bedding, or is it bedding for your fields? Don't really know about that. So I'm still learning a lot, Doug. But since there's so little information in the game for me to easily find, I'm just using this stream for that. But yeah, we're now really working it. Let's look at this. We've already done quite a bit. Seems to go quite well. So, yes, a baler, different kinds available. Ah, okay. And is that something that you would recommend to get already with the limited funds that I have? Or is it something that you're like, you might want to hold off on it? I don't think seeds and stuff are too expensive. It's just that you need to zoom in a bit. So let's drive away a bit. Let's do another row. Go. Bedding for animals. It makes dung. Ah, okay. Oh, we don't have. Oh, we have a few cows. So not at this stage. Ah, okay. So for now, I should just leave it. We'll just cultivate the land again so that we can use it, and that's about it, I guess. Okay. So what I think an actual farmer would do is lift the machine up right now, as I'm doing. Get into position. Then you lower the machine again, and then you get to do another harvest run. That's how I think a farmer would do it, so that's why I'm trying to do that. There's a little bit of well play. Unless you want to make silage, but check silage price first. Ah, okay. Are you going to have to help me on that? Because I have no experience whatsoever with any of that. All I've been doing is learning how to do this, so I know this now. And that's it. I must say, the graphics in this game are very nice. It's a nice, cool game. You have... that's absolutely no spam, Doug. Don't apologize for helping me out. It is much appreciated, actually, so thanks so much. There's other people out here that have some tips and tricks. Please don't hesitate to share your knowledge. Of course, I'll decide what I do in the end, but any knowledge is welcome. But we'll see. Okay, so we're just harvesting now. Now we can see above the where the speed is that we have filled up our harvester already for 35%. Almost 3,000 liters in here. So at some point we're going to have to empty this one. I'll show you then, of course, how that goes. But it is slowly filling up, and you can see already on the top there's all the canola seeds. They're all black seeds up right on top there. So that's interesting. I like all those graphics. That's really cool. And I think there's a lot of fun we can have with this game, especially at some point if we play some multiplayer. Where people can just join in and we can all work on a farm together and make it a success. We can make it a community farm. Probably will sound a bit too communist for some people, but I don't care. As long as we have fun. I feel like a very bad idea. What would be a very bad idea? The putting it back into the ground? Alright, well, we're harvesting the field. It's going nice. And I like the fact that you can actually see when the machine sprays it on the ground that it changes color and that you actually see it laying on the ground. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Have modders start release mods? Yeah, there's a lot of mods, Cooper. Roadhog at some point showed me his farm on the Discord, which is very cool, very detailed. At some point you can really customize your buildings. You can get tons of props and stuff in. A little bit like Planet Zoo, where you can, you know, when you make an area for the keepers and stuff, you can put all these details in, like with the wheelbarrows, shovels, and all that kind of stuff. You also have all of that in this game, so you can really build your own customized farm and stuff, as far as I got from Roadhog. So that's really nice. Of course, we're nowhere near that because it's probably going to cost us a lot of money, so we're just going to focus now on playing the game and have some fun. But the learning job is fun, enjoy, happy to help anytime. Yeah, I like learning new games, but sometimes I just need to know where to find the knowledge, and that's a bit hard in this game. But we're going to figure it out. Thanks so much for the help. You have a nice coffee soon, or tea. That's all, then it's probably tea, I guess. I don't know, actually. Cooper, do you actually have this game or not? Seeing you driving a harvester on a farm. Right, it's 11:30 in the game, so not even the morning is over. We already did quite a bit of work on the different fields. Have to check soon though if the other field's ready, because then we can get it seeding as well. You know, I'll do that right now. Let's check for a second. Is this one ready? Yes, field 3 is ready. So I'm going to quickly switch machines. She is just doing the last bit. So now I'm going to put this guy in, and we press H, and all of a sudden there comes a new person in. And now he or she, because there's also lady, see, that's a she. She's now going to sow in this field, which is very helpful. Every now and then, look right there, there's a deer. Every now and then you will see deer running and stuff, which is pretty cool. I love that. It's deer, and they will run away if you get too close with the tractor and stuff. So that's really nice. I love that. And now this one is going to do the seeding of this field as we continue with the harvesting right here. Let's turn the machine on. Come on, there we go. I like that you can pretty quickly switch between your machines so you can quickly get them back to work. Yes, if you put leftovers directly into the ground in real life, next crop becomes more susceptible to disease and it messes with ground structure. Ah, yeah. Well, I guess also one of the reasons, of course, for crop rotation, it's not only about the fertilization and stuff, but also that a lot of diseases get less chance to really become active because if you grow beans every year, they're more susceptible to certain parasites and stuff. But if you grow a different crop, then even if there are a few of those parasites, they will die because the crop is no longer there. So, it now says AI worker is blocked by an object. So we now have an issue here. But they seem to be going on strong, so that should be good. We can continue. But yeah, it's interesting. Learning some stuff about farming. Hey, it's not raised up. That's not good. Drive back. And then actually start to harvest this. Hey, Body Shot. Good to see you. Happy you're playing this. Thank you. You have this game too, or not? Body Shot. And how are you doing? Hope you're feeling a little bit better. Anna says, when I was helping out on my parents' land, it was a lot easier than in the game. Yeah, you probably didn't have all this fancy equipment back then. I played thousands of hours in farming 17, and I've never had animals or did fuel and hundreds of mods. No purpose. 9, I've only farming 17, but not played it for years. Ah! Well, I could totally see you enjoy a game like this, so maybe at some point you should think about it. You have a good computer now, so you can run it. Let's go back. I have 21. Played quite a bit. Nice, nice. So, does anybody know with how many players you can do multiplayer in this game? I have no clue on it, but it would be nice if you can have like 4, 6, 7, I don't know, people working on the same farm at some point. That would be very cool. 6. I don't know. 6. Oh, that's a reasonable number. So that's pretty cool. We can arrange that at some point. Have 6 people work on the farm. All right, let's go. Let's do the last bits of harvest here. 76% filled up with canola, so we have to get rid of the canola soon. Now both of our tractors are in use, but luckily one is about done. That's the cultivator, so we can then use that one to up the wagon and get the seeds out here. Which can actually make quite some nice tight turns. Cool. Okay. Okay, there we go. But that's a really nice body shot. Well, I'm thinking, I'm right now learning the game. I don't know a lot about the game yet, but if I get to know it a bit better, I'm going to do some multiplayer with this. So, if you're up for it any time, you can always join in. You have to get this one, of course. But get back to the last bit. 83% filled up. That means that we're going to get a good harvest out of this. I think so. I watched some Farmer Cop or Mr. Farmer Cop's pretty good. He has some nice tutorial videos, so that's nice. Haven't played this one since lockdowns. Oh wow, that's a while ago then. But then this one wasn't out, so you have played the other one. Hello, Trouble or Misfit Gaming. Always confuses me what to call you, so I'll just do both. How are you today? Oh, it's already Monday for the two of you. Oh wow, that's going fast. Oh, look at the deer standing in the field there. That's so good. Alright, well, this field is done. We now have to make sure that we get rid of the... There's my farm. There. Get rid of the seeds, so let's go do that. Just drive off the field, get this one ready, and then we're going to go to pick up the trailer and put the seeds away. Then we can harvest that field, so that'll be nice. Usual Monday blues. Ah, I love Mondays. See, this one is ready, so we're now going to get this one started up. Get it back home. And then we can hook up the trailer to this one. Little one's really excited for school again, which is so cool to see. She's completely hyped. She already prepared her lunch for tomorrow in school. She prepared her bags. She put clothes in the bathroom that she wants to wear tomorrow. It's so cute. She's really excited to go back to school. Of course, we're cherishing that moment because before you know it, that'll be over and they don't want to go to school again. So, alright, let me get rid of that machine. We now have to get that little wagon that's out there. I don't know what to call it actually. Box car or something. I don't know. Let's see. Hook this up because we can empty the seats in the back of this. Drive up to it. Q, attach it. There we go. Now it's attached. And then when we get the seats in, we can dump the seats in a silo or sell them somewhere, which will be helpful. Let's get ready for that. Of course, this is a very strong, nice tractor, so that will be good. Now, all you have to do, once the arm is extended, and I already extended the arm, is stop right next to it, and it will automatically unload into the cart here. So there it comes. You can see it's going pretty quickly, and this gives me time to read the chat. Are you playing PS5 or Steam? This is the Steam version, Ara. I'm not good with controllers, plus I don't have a PS5, so I don't know how I would do that. So this is on my PC with Steam. I checked the mods, and when I can spec on like fuel making, maybe I can get the game, but not as long as only point to have animal. I am a wifey farming an animal. Spare the animal. Oh, you don't have to have animals, I believe. You can just do all the field farming if you want to. Alright, so the harvester's empty. We now have a lot of seeds here. Now, one of the things you can do is actually check the seeds pricing. So here we go. Here we have the canola. And we can see that in July, the price is very low. In December, the price is sky high. If we sell it right now, we won't make a lot of profit. So what I'm going to do is dump this stuff into our silo, which is right there. You can see it there. And then we're going to hold on to it. And then when we get the best price for it, we're going to try and sell it so that we make the best money on it. So all you do is you drive up to this little roster, and then we just dump the canola. It goes in there, and now we can save it. Well, that's good. What a coffee drink. I will play when I can make a fuel industry. Oh, I don't know if that's in the game, Cooper. I don't know, but who knows? Ik dacht dat je ooit had gezegd dat je dit spel niet echt iets voor jou was. Daarom ben ik even verbaasd dat ik dit zou spelen. Klopt. Klopt, maar je moet af en toe nieuwe dingen proberen. And I was a bit surprised that I am playing this because I once said that this might not really be the game for me. And that's true, I've said that. And until not too long ago, I really thought that. But sometimes you just have to try something else. And now I saw Rodok do this and I thought, well, this is nice for streaming. It's nice and easy and kind of slow-paced and stuff. So why not try it out? I think this is good for streaming. This is nice for multiplayer as well. So let's just give it a try. I mean, I can have my prejudice because I've never played this before. Or you know what, let's just play it and experience it. And that's what I did. And so far I'm liking it. So, alright, so we're harvesting this field now. Of course, soon enough we're going to need the cart again then to empty out the harvester at some point. We'll see. So I probably missed the answer, body shot, or maybe you didn't answer. But how are you? How's your back? Is it going a little better already, or still very bad? Ara misses the time 50 years ago when he was still working the farm, but in a different way. I can get into that. The romantic view that we have of the past, I guess. Hey, Fire Lion, good to see you. How's Mr. Minecraft doing? Hope you're good. How's your channel? Made some nice videos, so streams. Okay, let's continue. See how this goes. Well, it's not going too bad. This is also a very big field. Look at how big this field is. We are already almost a quarter filled up on wheat. And... wow. Oh my god, is that the nickname I've been given? Oh, just this once, Fire Lion. Wow, this is a pretty big field actually. And of course, welcome back, Gamer Mom. I hope you had a nice dinner. Long day ahead of watching and refreshing our courier delivery website for tracking our new PCs. Nice, 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 nice. Then all the setting up and stuff, and before you're ready, a week passed. There are productions you can use crops to make other products, and they can make more money. Yeah, that's true. You can get. Let me just quickly show you. There's businesses, so you can get a bakery, a biogas plant. So there's something into making gas, Cooper. Canning, carpentry, cement, a cooper, a grain mill, an oil mill, a paper factory, playground maker, hall, rope maker, sawmill, spinnery, tailor, and a wagon builder. So there's a lot of industries we can get and that we can actually work on at some point. So, I mean, we're nowhere near getting even our first industry, so... kidding myself here, but there's a lot of industries in the game. Oop, missed a little spot there. Yeah, did you take the day off, Trouble, then, to get your PCs in? Going to have to buy extra silos if you already used it for the canola. Well, that was one of the questions that I had, actually. If I had to get more silos because I have more product, or can you store multiple products? Because if you take a look at the silos, you saw 3 silos. So. But I guess we can just keep the canola and then already sell this or something. That could work. Candlestick maker. Well, you know, with some honey you can make nice candles. Oh, and I know there's actually beehives in the game. I thought we have some on the farm. Somewhere. Let me focus on the harvest for now, otherwise things will go horribly wrong. Way too busy at the moment. Got about 80 hours of printing crammed into 40. Oh, nice. least they keep you busy then. Right, let's raise the machine, get into position, lower the machine, and there we go again. It's a nice and relaxing and peaceful game if you know what you're doing, of course. And with this little part I actually know what I'm doing, so this is fun. As soon as I get to parts unknown, it gets more stressful. But look at how much there still is left, and we've already got 60% filled up on wheat, so that's quite a lot. Alright, there we go. And of course a big thank you to everybody for being here. That is very much appreciated. I hope you have a great time. If you do, please don't forget to hit the like button. It does really help streamers like me out in the algorithms to be found a little bit. And of course, if you enjoy this and you want to see more and you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe. That's really nice. Beehives will give 5% increase in crop yield for canola, potatoes and sunflowers. Ah, okay. And do you have to place them somewhere near the field then? Or, I mean, I haven't gotten to any bees yet, so how does that work? 72%. I think we can at least do this little row and maybe even a little bit more. And then we should be getting the trailer out to fill her up, and then we can finish the rest. Different problem with it. Put out my lower back 2 weeks ago and kept trying to work, which made it worse. Yeah, seeing a private physio, so hopefully can work her magic at the moment. Very painful. Ah, sorry to hear that. Well, I hope the physio can really help out. I mean, those people can make miracles happen sometimes. I mean, I've been to quite a few physios in my life. That's thank God there are physios. I hope they can help you out. Look at that cute little deer. There it's going. Oh, there was one in the field as well. Wow, there's a lot of deer. I hope they don't get into my harvester. But yeah, I hope that she can quickly relieve some of the pain at least, and then get working on making it better or something. I don't know what the outlook is or what the exact problem is, so I don't know how to say that, but I hope you can get well soon. Difficult client. All these people have known about their event for at least 12 months and they leave all their garment printing for the last minute. Well, it can be a strategic choice, like if they are still waiting on some of the funding or stuff, they'll just hold off on that kind of stuff sometimes. You still have to get the funding in or something. But yeah, that's a pain if they leave you with a lot of work, which they could have already done months ago. In F17 I had a tool that could make new fields or connect two fields to one field. Do you have that tool? I don't know. You have to ask Doug. Yes, just place a hive in the vicinity. I guess I have to buy bees or a beehive then, or I guess when we're done harvesting we can go visit the beehive and I can check it out. See if we can either pick one up or something. I don't know how that works. So beeswax candles have a really nice scent and last long. True, very true. Ah, it's filled up. It's already stopping now. Let's see. All right, let's just pull over here. Get the arm out. Let's just stay in. Get this one out. There we go. Pull up next to it. There we go. Let's fill her up. Gives me time to take a little drink. Yeah, well set, Kev. Take your time, body shot. But hopefully they can find something and work with it. But so far, I guess it sucks real bad because they can't really find it and stuff, and it's just not helping. Right, there we go. Completely filled up. So we can't dump this in the silo, apparently, because we have only one silo, I guess. So we have to sell this off somewhere. Let's go check the map then. Now, sometimes it saves when you put up the map. So there are different points on the map where you can go. Like this is a full farmer's kiosk. These are the silos. There are different areas. And there are also different selling places as far as I know. Not that good at the game yet. So here we have the tailor. I think the first sell-off point is actually a little bit out. What's this? Dairy. Grain silos west. Is that where I can sell it off? Loading stations are those. So that's where we drop it off. Equipment or old beehive. Nice. Lime station. Grain barge terminal 2. I guess that's where we can drop off grain. Animal dealer. Dairy. Yeah, I think we have to go to the grain west silo. Tag the place. How the tag works. Should I, oh, now I can see it on the map. Alright, so we have to drive there. So what I'm going to do now is get the AI to actually finish the farming out here. So that we can drive and sell that other stuff. So you just drive on the field here. We hit H. And there it should go. And continue as we are going to sell this. Work. You can just plow the ground between two fields to make it a bigger field. Oh, really? I don't have a plow yet. But let me quickly check all of my farms. Because this one seems to be ready as well. So... yeah, this one is done seeding apparently. Or does it still have to do some seeding? I think it... no, yeah, there still has to do seeding. That's not done. Interesting though that it kind of looks like it's done, but definitely not done. Alright, we'll hold off on that then. We're just going to drive into town. Try and sell off these goods. Get to the road. Wonder what price we're going to get for this. So we have to be a bit careful here because there could be traffic. Nobody there right now, but we can go. Let me just switch to this view. I mean, this is more fun. Like, all right, now we're really driving in here. Oop, there was already another car. So we have to go right here. Coming up, so we can go. Probably wreck a few signs on the way. That's usually what happens to me, but see. Of course, while driving, it's a bit harder for me to keep up with chat because I will get into accidents real quickly. I'll read the chat soon. As you know, there's also trains. We already saw one, so we have to be careful when crossing this because I think we can get into accidents. I don't know if they'll break your equipment or anything. Haven't experienced an accident yet, but that can just happen. Now, this is a pretty straight road, so pretty straightforward now. No cars and stuff. There's no time. Ah. Let's see, 300 meters, so we still have to go a little bit further, I guess. Now, we probably won't get the best price for our products at the moment, but since we already stored the canola, we have to get rid of this. There's people walking here apparently, so we might have to be careful. I just hope I'm driving to the right place where we can actually sell this off. I have no clue. See, that's how little I know about the game. I haven't actually gotten to the point where I was going to sell off my stuff. First day of spring there today. That's nice. Is this where I need to be? I don't think so. I don't think so. Ah, yeah, I think I can dump off the stuff right here. Okay, so we got to it. Let me just switch the camera so we can actually see what's happening. So I think we have to just park here. See, dump the weed. Do we now get paid for it then? I hope so. Roller made field back into virgin ground. Ah, yeah, I did see something about a roller, but I didn't know what to do with it or how to get one, so... Not there yet. Right, we dumped all the wheat, and do we now get paid for it, or how does that work? Oh, there's no train coming, so why not just drive over here? Easier than turning around. Okay, so... Doug, can you help me out? I mean, I dumped the grain here. Now what's happening? When does it get sold or anything? How does that work? I don't know. A plow can join two fields, or you get the modded cultivator. Ah, okay, so I just have the simple cultivator, so that's part of the problem, I guess. Okay, so the grain is now in this grain thing. I guess if I can stand under it, it will probably start dropping it. Now, I don't know how to actually sell it. We have to talk to the lady or something? Back on the scales. Where are the scales? That's a real silo. You need a selling point. Ah, so I have to take it with me again and then go to a selling point. Do I now get it back, or how does that work? Oh no! Did I lose my stuff? Start filling. Error. Yes, start. There it goes. Alright, we get it back. That's good. Okay, I have it back. I need to have my stuff back. So where's a selling point? How do I find a selling point? Warehouse. Tip stations, loading stations, productions, contracts, others. It doesn't say where to sell my stuff. See? That's why I'm confused about this game. It doesn't tell you anything. So where do I sell off my wheat? Barge terminal, restaurant. I guess this game is made for people who played all the other farming simulators and know what they're doing. I don't. Then you simply have no clue. I mean, it's not like I can just get a contract or something. Farmers. Oh, this is probably where they sell it then. So I go to the farmers market. This is probably the selling price. So the farmers market, Goldcrest Valley, the grain barge, and the grain river silo. Is the prices that they'll pay? Take a look at the map. Try the restaurant for a price. Is this the restaurant? Yes. Okay. Tag the place. I have to go to the restaurant. It's that way, but there's not a real road where we're on right now, so I'll probably have to find another road. Be multiple selling points. Yeah, but to me, like, I'm not an expert on this game. What actually is a selling point is not clear to me. It doesn't show on the map as a selling point, but I guess by just going in here and then clicking on the product, you actually get to see... Where did I do that now? Right here. You get to see the places where I can sell it. So, farmer's market and all these kind of things. The restaurant's not on here, so I don't think I can sell it at the restaurant. Probably have to go to the farmer's market. It's now tagged. So let's see, where is the farmer's market? Can I see that on the map? There, up there. That's a selling point. Okay. So we have to go left here and then another left. That should be it. That should be it. Let's try that. Go over the bridge. There's actually quite some traveling distances we have to cover, but that's part of the fun. That's good. Oh, I have weed. Thanks, Nimbasu. Ah, you're totally right. I think about canola. I have weed. Wheat. Where's the wheat? Should be on. Yep, there it is. Farmers market. Oh, well, we can sell it at the farmers market too, so that's good. 8.15. Grain River Silo. Yeah, the grain mill. That's relatively close. 8.62. That's a good price. All right, let's check this place then. Where's the grain mill? Right. Ah, here it is. Here's the selling point. We found it. Thanks, Nimbasu. Hello, Fatma. Hello, Nimbasu. Nice of you to join me. How are you doing today? See, I still have a lot to learn about this game, but we'll get there. Can I now just dump it and get paid for it? I guess. We'll try. We'll try. Yeah, I see the money coming in now. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I just want to get rid of it now and get back to my farm. Oh, I think we made 6,900 on this wheat, which is nice. I mean, I'm happy with it. I don't know if it's actually a nice price, but I'm happy with it. Now comes the biggest problem. I have to find my way back to the farm. Oh, we'll just go follow this road and then at some point go left when we go past the train. Okay, nice. Nice, we'll do that. There we go. Whew. Well, Pat, I've never played this. I like relaxed gaming. Yeah, well, as long as I know what I'm doing, this is pretty relaxed because I can just drive and stuff on the farm. But so I'm learning. But yeah, and nice of you to be here. Thanks so much. Glad to hear that you're doing well. Why am I not surprised? Cat has 2 types of potatoes in her meal. Well, when you love some nice food, you love some nice food, so... How's Fatma doing? Hope you're good. How's the development of the game going? Hope it's going well. We can actually take a shortcut here, so let's just do that and right through the fields instead of over the big place. I guess one of the goals of this game at some point will be to buy more fields and stuff, but we're not close to that yet. It is nice though. I mean, look at how cool all my equipment looks and just driving here and having fun. I really like it. Do you like it? Here we are coming up on the farm. Then we'll have to check what has been happening with the AI worker doing his job, and then could be that we can just get another batch and then have to get that in. I think the harvester's pretty much done, so let's drive straight up to it. I don't think this is the official route. Wow, can't see through the trees, but yeah, here we are. Alright, he's done. Harvesting is done. We now just have to get the stuff out. So let me just park this one up. And make a jump. This one out. And it should get into the truck. There it goes. Nice. Nice. I'm okay. How are you? I'm fine. Thank you. I'm fine. It's the last day of the summer holiday here. And then little one goes back to school. And I'm looking forward to spending more time for the channel. Looking more into your game and stuff. Because it's been very busy with family and stuff during the holidays, of course. So I'll be looking forward to that. Right, this one is done. We've done all the harvesting in the different fields, so there's not much that can happen. That one is still seeding, as we can see. Let's see. Put this one away for a bit. Now I know how to actually find some... sellers for. Alright. I need to keep eyes on the chat as well. Let's see. Don't forget potato salad. Ooh, nice. You've forgotten jack potatoes. Talking about potatoes now. I'm farming and you're all talking about potatoes. It's 22 I have. Oh, nice, Body Shot. Nice. Is there still NPCs in the game? Well, there is people you can talk to. So we have, if I go to the map, you can actually... on our farm, we have our grandpa we can talk to, which is Walter. There's also Ben that we can talk to for advice. You can ask them questions. And there's more people around town. So we have Katie. I believe she knows all about livestock, if you have questions about that. Here we have David. He also knows some stuff. So there are NPCs. And there's, of course, just people walking around. But there are some. Love me some cow tipping. Oh, dear. But yeah, there are still other people, and you can talk to them as well. For now, we just need to find another place to sell the rest of the wheat that we have. So let's try what's close. What's close? Grain barge, and it actually has the highest price. What if we tag the place and then look it up on the map? How does that look? Right there. So we just have to go this road and then go there, and we can sell it off. So I think that'll be a good choice. Then we get home soon as well. And we can start to plow the other fields so that we can get some new stuff into the ground there. That would be helpful. Used to have work. Oh, you mean like other NPC farmers that actually do stuff? I don't know about that. Din might probably be able to ask that. Din Doug, but I don't know, actually. If there's other NPC farmers that have workers that you can interact with and stuff. I don't know. Okay. Whoa. This is speedy. Can't go left here apparently, so we have to go this way, but it's fine. Let's get up to this grain area and try and sell some grain. Bugger doing it all by yourself. Oh, I don't mind. This is fun. And we have the AI workers that we can just activate. It's not like real NPCs. It's just AI workers that you activate. Okay. Let's see. Let's zoom out a bit so we can actually see what's happening. Oh, that doesn't really work. There we go. All right, let's dump. There it goes. See the money running up. So we're actually selling this now. It's good. Really good. I like it. AI helpers, no NPCs, I think. Yeah, it's now called AI helpers. All right, we dumped all our stuff, so let's go home. Bit again. Get up this road. Please do get in the way sometimes, but I guess that's to encourage you to drive in first-person view. That for a bit. Go right here. Is there any traffic coming? Not that I see. So let's go. They're on the way. I think this would be a pretty cool game if you have a steering wheel and stuff. So might be a goal for the next couple of years or something like that. Already see wifey looking at me like, oh, more equipment. Right, well, this is our field and those are our fields, so that's actually pretty nice. We have a nice farm so far. But yeah, we do have AI workers, so for those that don't know yet, this guy is actually an AI worker, was in here doing the seeding. It's done now, so we can actually get this one back now. This was all done by an AI worker. Now this field has been completely sown in. We now have to do the other fields. So what I want to do is actually plow a field myself. And then get one of the AI workers to do the actual seeding, I think. So we're just going to park this right here. And I'll get in this one now. We have to get the right equipment first. I'm just standing there, but that's okay. We can past it. Used to have workers. So you could hire, in your farm, you could hire a worker and that would then do stuff. Okay, so they replaced that for AI stuff then, I guess. Back up here a bit. Oh, I want to park this. Just don't want to get it too close to the fields. Very good backward driver. Okay, there it is. Parked up and ready. Let's get our cultivator out so that we can start to work on the fields. Yeah, that's what I meant. Ah, see? Well, okay. I thought you just meant like players, people in the game, but yeah, those aren't really there. Now, sometimes it can be good to check. So you can see by the coloring that these two are harvested, so we can do something with that, and these two are growing. Growing takes quite some time, so we'll have to wait for that. So yeah, we're going to start plowing these two, and then make sure that they get ready. Ooh, thank you very much for subscribing, Jaden M. That is so much appreciated. Right, we'll get our equipment into position. Let's lower the cultivator, and there we go. Now, this is not one of those fancy modified cultivators, so we can't just plow the land in between the fields and turn it into a big field, so that's not happening. But this works. Now we just have to do this. You remember angle thing in front of steam trains? It was actually to go cattle off the rails. Yeah, like a lot of people always thought those were for snow and stuff, but then of course they would be way too high because they would be like 10 or 20 centimeters above the ground. But yeah, those were for animals. Get animals out of the way when the train was driving. They were doing way too much damage. Now this, as you can see right now, this tractor is stronger than the other one that we have, because this one can drive faster over the fields than the other one. This can drive 15 kilometers an hour. The other one only did 11 or 12. So it's actually nice that we have this one, because this will make the work go faster. And of course later on in the game we can get more equipment and better equipment, so we can work our farms a lot faster. But let me just quickly show you. If we press P, you can see we can go to all the different categories of stuff. Drivables, loaders. If we just go to small tractors, you can see the prices of stuff. So these are very small, easy tractors. Most expensive one, I think around 153,000. Those are only the small ones. We go back a little bit and go to the medium tractors. You can already see how pricey they are. We don't have money for that. So we're going to have to be working the fields quite a lot to actually get up to that level. But it's nice. I mean, at least we can buy equipment at some point. I'm really glad you're enjoying the stream, Jaden. Welcome in. Welcome to the club. Okay. Might as well just edges first so that we have some more maneuvering space. Because right now, if we get to the edge, we really reach the edge. So if I do this line now, might just help me out to get some more maneuvering space when we reach the end. Get what I mean? You can sell some shits to make money if you don't want them. Ah, okay. What money do I think should I be thinking about? What do I get for it? Like, is it really that I'll be getting some really good money for it, that it's worth it, so that I can soon buy some equipment? Or do you only get small amounts of money and it's not really worth selling it because at some point you might be using them anyways? Get what I mean? Like, is it really worth doing that, or is it only if I really need money that I should be doing that? I'm afraid I shall have to be off. Many thanks for the stream. You're most welcome, Kat. Many thanks for you joining. Very chill and enjoyable. See you all again soon. See you soon, Kat. Hope to catch you streaming soon again. Miss your handicraft, so do I actually destroy crops if I drive over it? Just sown in, so there's nothing growing yet, I guess not. Go. Yep, good money. Ah, okay. Well, we'll see. Speed also depends on what you are doing. For example, harrowing can go faster than sowing, not just the horsepower of the tractor. Yeah, I get that, but what I was talking about right now is actually the speed of this machine. So We did this with the other tractor first, and now we're doing it with this one. And then you can actually see the difference in speed because this is a more powerful tractor. And of course it has to pull all this stuff through the ground. So with a more powerful tractor, that can go a little faster. And it's not like you go 10 miles an hour faster, but I mean 3 kilometers from 12 to 15 is actually quite a lot. That's a quarter faster. So to do a lot of big fields, it can actually make a difference. But then, yeah, of course, if you use other equipment that goes easier over a field or something like that, then yeah, that can make a very big difference too. That's for sure. Totally right about that. Good. Right, let's go do this little bit now. Probably all tell that I'm not a real farmer because probably this is not how farmers do it. But hey, it's working. So why not? Sometimes the steering kind of sticks to a side and sometimes it just rotates back straight, so... No, you haven't. You've cultivated with this tractor and so good. Oh, really? Oh. My mistake then. Actually lifting it up every time we're just driving around. Then we can drive even faster. Not that it aids me because I'm not a very good driver, but... at least it makes me feel like I'm actually farming. Well, I can tell you from my trial games that the other tractor is a bit slower than this one. Now we missed a little spot here, so I'm just getting back to do that now. A Dutch brain, we really have to do everything. I guess I still have quite a bit to learn about how to do this efficiently. Probably way more efficient ways and methods to actually do this, but hey, we're having fun, we're driving. Oh, I lowered it. I raised it a bit too early. Fix that right now. Going like this now. Maybe this is the way to go. We go like this and then we make a not 180 but a 245 degree turn so that we can press them. Might actually work. We'll see. I do miss Road Dogg a bit now because now we're finally playing Farming Simulator, one of the games that he actually has and really enjoys, and now he's not here. Probably celebrating the fact that Max Verstappen, I believe I read somewhere, actually turned up second in the Dutch Grand Prix, which was kind of unexpected, I believe, because he wasn't doing so well. So probably celebrating that. Right, here we go. We got a portion of the field ready. It's interesting because this is, of course, an interesting job. We're just driving around doing some cultivating. But in this case, we can clearly see where we have been and where we have not been. I've been trying to do a contract in one of my trial games where I had to just weed the ground. So you have a big weeder and you drive over the grass and it takes away the weed apparently. But there was no way to see where I went and where I didn't go yet. So it was really hard. Let me try to get this little area done as well now. So it was really hard to actually spot the areas where I've been, and then at some point I got stuck at like 95%, and I was like, I don't know where I haven't been. I'm not going to do the whole field again, which was really tough. So there's probably ways to actually make it so that you can easily see that as well. I think, but I don't know about that. So good money in the sheds. After we're done with this field, Doug, maybe you can help me to figure out how to actually sell a shed then, so that we can make some money on that. I mean, we have cows as well. I don't know what to do with those yet, but we have them, so I'll keep those. That's nice. And I mean, I do see on the right that apparently this machine is at some point going to need some maintenance, judging by the blue bar and the wrench icon above it. Probably the damage or something, so we'll have to at some point get some maintenance for our equipment. I don't know anything about that yet. We'll figure it all out. That's part of the learning process, which is fun. And I mean, we started with 100,000, we now have 111,000, so made some money. I'm already happy. The race was great. Ah, nice, Gamer Mama. What made it such a great race then? I mean, as you know, I can't watch Formula 1 because you have to pay for it. I'm not paying for it. Next second, but won't win in the cheer. You mean like he will not win a race anymore, or you mean like he won't win the championship, Catbot? Have you ever seen an ice machine do the ice in a hockey game? Cut field in the middle, then go to the edge. No, I haven't. We don't. Ice hockey is not really a thing in the Netherlands, so we don't do that. We have the ice skating on the long tracks, of course. That's why we Dutchies are good at. And then they just go around the 400-meter track, so they'll just follow the. They'll just put out two, and they do a full lane with just the two of them, one round. So I don't know how they do that, Cooper. You will not, but that's okay. Ah, okay. I think it's in the build menu. Choose dismantle option and it should give you a prize. That was the 22 method. Ah, okay. Well, I'll check. I'll check. Hey, One Last Midnight. Good to see you. How are you? Look at the farming man. Yeah, well, I think if an actual farmer was looking, he probably already quit the stream in rage, because I'm nothing like a farmer, man. Probably totally wrecking the farmland here, but oh, we're trying, we're trying. See, now as soon as you raise the equipment, we can drive a lot faster. That's why I keep raising the equipment when we're not really using it. And now I lower it again, and there we go. How is Midnight doing today? Do you actually have this game, Midnight? Is this something that you play? Couple of safety cars and yellow flags, 2 nice crashes. Oh wow, that's a new thing. Usually people don't really like the crashes, but you forget about the 11 cities tour. Yeah, I don't think they use Zambonis to clear that ice, Ara, but who knows? Who knows? Kettle time. Nice. You enjoy a good cup then, dog. Big time farmer since 2017. Nice, nice. Well, I recently got into the game, and as you can see, I know how the cultivating works and stuff, but I'm still learning most of the game, because I think the tutorial only shows you how to do this, and then it stops. So you have to figure out yourself how to buy seeds and all that kind of stuff, and what's smart to do, and a lot of figuring out yourselves, but it's nice, and I have a great chat that helps me out, so that's why I'm actually playing this, because it's sometimes easier to have a little bit of help from the chat than to figure everything out myself. You're a big time farmer, nice, so you probably already have a big farm in this game then, that's cool. Well, I know Roadhog plays this, so he is they showed me his farm, which looked pretty cool, and I was like, well, you know, this might be a nice game also for the channel for some streaming, because of course this is a slow-paced game. You can just have fun, we drive around a bit, and then we'll see. And it's multiplayer, so I'm kind of hoping that soon I can start up a little multiplayer farm, and we can just have fun with the community working on a farm on the street. So that should be nice. Using a wheel or a keyboard? Keyboard. It's I got the game yesterday, so I first have to get used to the game and stuff, and see if everybody enjoys it and such, and then maybe in a year or two, if I look very nicely to wifey, I can get a steering wheel or something. everything in due time, I guess. Oh, that's not up to wifey. I asked her I could get one tomorrow, but I'm not going to do that. Want to see how much fun this is and if we really enjoy it and if we can make a nice community farm at some point, and then we'll see if I get a steering wheel or something. So far, this is the only game where I could really use a steering wheel, or maybe in my car dealership game as well, but I don't know if that supports a steering wheel. My driving is terrible usually, so... I mean, I probably plowed the field just by the circles that I make with the tractor and not really with the cultivator here. But you have a nice steering wheel, and I think I saw you play this once with a nice steering wheel and stuff. That you had a camera so we could see what you were doing with the steering wheel, wasn't that you? Or was it in another game? Could have been. It wasn't that in one of your wrecking race games. I guess the steering will be a lot easier with a real steering wheel, because now with the arrow keys or with the WASD keys, it's a bit tougher to like slightly steer and all that kind of stuff. Steering wheel and Forza. Well, I don't know about that. Probably not the best in racing games because I don't usually play those. And I'm guessing Forza is a racing game then. Right, let's now go this way. Wow, finally, we almost cultivated one field. Probably go way faster if I let the AI do this. Oh dear. Well, we're getting there. And of course, you know, thank you all so much for being here and spending your precious Sunday, or maybe already Monday if you live in the other side of the world, with me right here, watching me cultivate a field. I mean, that's so special that you take the time to come in here to watch me cultivate a field in a game. I mean, it's not even in real life, it's just in a game. So thank you so much. I got a good steering wheel. I play American truck and European truck with it. Oh, cool. Well, maybe this is a nice game for you too then, Gamer Mama. Driving on your tractor. You can even... the horn, I hope. Very soft though, but... Okay, so this bit is ready. Let's swing it around again. Yeah, it adds the realism to the game. Yeah, I think so. It will add to the realism, but... since this is the first farming simulator ever that I got, I was like, well, let's try out the game first before I get into that kind of stuff. FS is the best farming sim out there, but it is repetitive, but that's to be expected. Blow, sow, fertilize, harvest, sell, and repeat. Yeah, I guess, but I guess part of it is that you... If the multiplayer is good, then that's a big part of the fun, I guess. That you can just work together on a farm and have a lot of fun with it and do a good job with it. And for me, that would already make it worth it, just to have fun with other people and you all work in conjunction. Like right now when we do the harvesting, how nice would it be if one harvests and the other one drives the other truck next to it with the loader on it, so that you can immediately get rid of the stuff and things like that. That would be so cool. Right, let's stop right here. Here we have our seeder. So I think we have to get this one into position on the field. And then get the AI to actually sow the field while we'll start to plow that one. I like it. Right, I don't think it matters how we position it. We can just press H and there he goes. See? There he goes. But yeah, if I really get into this game and have a great time with it, then I will at some point think about getting a steering wheel maybe, but that's a bit... But I can totally get it will really adds to the realism. Like when you steer, you can just steer slightly and stuff with the arrow key or with the WASD keys. That's a bit harder. So it'd be fun if we can do a little bit better with that. Gran Turismo, is the car game still going? I once did a 24-hour race on Newbie real time. Oh wow. Well, the last racing games I played were like very old Formula 1 racing games, like, but that would probably be somewhere around the 2000s or something. No, even earlier, I guess, like 1996 or something, around that time. I only play multiplayer. Servers aren't too expensive, and yes, it is really much more enjoyable playing with friends. Yeah, I guess though. So, I have no clue about that, of course, right now. Is it advised to get a server, or can you host from your own computer, or how does that work? If you want to do multiplayer, of course. I mean, what's happening? Oh, I pressed H. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm like, why is the thing driving in a different way than I tell it to? I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to press the... oh, come on. I wanted to press the lower the machine thing, but apparently I pressed the H and then the AI worker took over. Right, here we go. Let's see. Ice is blowing. You can also do forestry. Yeah, well, I'm going to experience all that. I'm already happy that I figured out what I figured out so far. Given the learning curve of the game, so I'm already happy with that. Let's lower it again. You can host the game locally. Of course, that just means the farm only grows while you play. So if you have a server, will it then like keep running even though everybody is logged out? So, if you don't play for a day and you get back in, then a lot of stuff happened? How does that work? Or is it then that if I host locally, I have to be in the game, of course, and otherwise anybody can join anytime, so there will be more done in the game? Yes, I don't know. Hope you catch my question. Because that would be... interesting options then to weigh. I mean, if I want to run this only as a streaming thing, no, but people can join while you aren't playing the letter. Ah, yes, okay. Well, I guess if I really want to use it for the streams as well, then it might not be a problem if I just host locally, because then, of course, I will be there when we play it. But if I have a couple of friends that really enjoy playing it and I just host a server and I just rent a server and we can play anytime and we can just all develop the farm, that could be another thing. So, and I guess they could also both be things. So partly with the buttons every now. So I guess at some point we could do both if we really wanted to. Go. Let's go here. If you now cut the field in the middle, then go one side at a time, one time in the middle. Between you can do a field and watch me moving. Alright, I'll try that after this run. Let's see. Okay, so there we are. If I now cut the field in the middle. Now, of course, I don't know where the middle is, but let's say this is the middle. So there we go. Let's cut this field in half. Then go one side at a time with one time in between. You can build in. I think what you mean is this. So I'll try. Just a second. Here we go. Okay, let's raise the equipment. Now I go all the way to the far side here. And I start going in. There we go. And then now when I'm done, I go back to the middle one. And we'll do another row at the middle one, and then I can go either to the other side or I can just continue in circles on this one, I guess. Race. Go. Now let's just go on this side for once, so that we do both of the fields, I guess. You mean something like this, Cooper? Smart thinking. This is good. I'm going to try this method. There is so much work to do on the farm, and I find it really hard to try to manage everything. You can hire AI workers to help with tasks and that allow you to pick jobs you want. Yeah, I've been doing that actually. So right now an AI worker is sowing that field to the right there, as you can see in the green tractor. That's really helpful. I like that. Right, let's see. Yes, you start to learn. Yeah, well, that's the whole point of this stream, to learn this game a bit, so that's nice. Of course, you can always just do contracts, just don't do sugar beads, you will pull your hair out. No, but I mean, like, if I rent a server, we can, of course, all just work on the farm, and since there's always a lot to do, that's probably nice. But if I want to show most of the stuff that we actually do on stream, oops, lifted it slightly too early, then it might be good to just host it locally, and every time I go on with friends, we can continue then and divide the tasks, of course. I mean, if I have like 4 other players, then we should probably be able to do a good deal of job on the stream. And then actually everything happens on the stream, so viewers won't miss anything. But that's something that I'll have to think about. Like, will I do everything on stream, or is it also okay if we just do bits off stream and on a rented server? I'll just have to think about it. But thanks for sharing your knowledge. That's really appreciated. Thanks a lot. That's helpful. Go. Art. Now, this is some smoother sailing. Thanks, Cooper. Really helping out. I like it. Then when this field is ready, we can get our AI worker to also sow this in. I mean, we don't have equipment to do multiple runs at once, so we only have one seeder and stuff, so we'll have to be a bit careful with that. At some point, I guess it can make sense to get more, but on the other hand, whoops. It's very expensive, so it's probably better to do some other stuff first. I did one field of sugar beets that took 2 hours to finish. It was the entire stream filled the contract because I didn't know something in time. Super frustrating. Ah, yeah. Well, I guess with contracts you can also work with multiple people on a field somehow or something. I don't know. I just have to really see how it goes. At least lots of stuff to think about and to investigate a bit, which I can of course investigate off stream, like what would be best to do this. And I still have to see if there's people that actually want to join me in this game, so we'll see. Hopefully there are, of course. I mean, that would be nice. I think next time I'll do an extra row this way that we're driving right now, so that we have a little bit more room to maneuver. And oh, trying to read chat. Well, let's do this. That's not smart. Position is first, and then I can. Whew. Yeah, if you're going to do multiplayer, it's best to edit the save file to give yourself a lot of money. That way you can buy equipment for everyone. Ah, yeah. Well, it oh, I didn't really check the starting option. Right now we started with 100,000. I believe you can start with more money, but I guess not with enough money for everybody to have nice equipment. Ah, that's a good tip. Thanks. Thanks, Midnight. That's much appreciated. Very good. I guess I'll at least have to convince Cooper to get the game and join me in multiplayers, because he knows how to run fields and how to plow them and stuff in perfect lines, so that will be good. I know Roadhog doesn't want to do any multiplayer because then things don't go as he has in his mind. So that's not going to happen, unfortunately, because I would love to play with Roadhog. I'll have to see who I can get into the game then. Get the game, just play multiplayer. Well, you know, before you get it, hold off on it a bit so I can make some good plans and stuff and see if we can actually get a nice band together. But if we can, then we can work something out and make sure that we get a group that can play this on stream. So, band done. Wow, this is going way faster than my method. I love it. Let me know if you're serious about doing a multiplayer. I have 3 or 4 from my crew who join Farming Nuts. Nice, nice. Thanks. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. If you rent a server, is it also 6 players max or is it extended then? I know a lot of games, when you host locally, have another player limit than when you rent a server. Is that, or is it the same for this game, like just 6? Driving on my tractor. Nice, I like it. It's nice gaming. My guy ready? Yeah. Getting there. And I mean, I'm not even ready with my field, so... I think you can pick the number of seats. Ah, okay. Oh, that's good to know, but that will be interesting. I mean, 6 is already nice. I mean, I don't think I'll be able to quickly find 6 people, but... if there's more people interested, can also be a reason to not host locally but rent a server, because then we can all join. You see now that I meant you get a better flow when you work the field this way. Yeah, it is, Cooper, it is. But I just didn't really understand how you wanted me to do it, but now I understand it. So yeah, this is really helpful. Thanks so much. Get it. Oh, we're still here now. Let's just back up a little bit. One tiny piece that we missed. Right here. Go. Back up straight. Turn it in here. 16 seats max. Oh, wow. Wow. That's a lot. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Thanks for checking that out. That's much appreciated. I'll have some checking out to do. I'll be at some point posting a message about this in the Discord, people. So if you think about you might want to join this, keep an eye on the Discord, and then when I've done thinking and I'll reach out to see if there's people interested, I'll put it on the Discord. Anna says he wants to contribute to the server so that he has a group where he can play multiplayer. Oh, well, we'll see about that, Ara. I don't know about pricing and stuff. Maybe that's not necessary. But yeah, you are welcome to join us if we start to do this multiplayer. I think that can be a lot of fun. Alright, total noob question, probably, but please help me out. If I rent a server, can it only host one game? Or can it host multiple games? So, if I say I rent a server to host this, can I basically do a game where we do it on the stream and we can do another save game, for instance, where we just play for fun? Or can you only host one farm on a server? Take the money. Farming simulator servers are pricey. Yeah, well, I don't know about that, so we'll see. I'll just go check that first and stuff, and then we can see what we'll do. that. But thanks for the tip. I mean, having fun and having a nice community is priceless, so let's see about it. Okay, my mama's willing to play. Nice, nice. So then we're already getting a band together. Okay, so now the far away part is already done. So now it's getting a little bit... Right, okay, there we go. You can switch games. You can also pick the save file you want to use. You have running 3 farms at the same time. Ah, okay, good. So we could basically make a farm where we can all just play at any time if we feel like it and have fun. We can make one for the streams. And we can just load the different saves whenever we need it. Okay, good. Oh, that's good. I mean, I have absolutely no knowledge about this stuff. That's why I'm asking. It's so nice to have so many nice and friendly people in to help out and share their knowledge. So thanks a lot, people. Each map has its own challenges. Yeah, I think so. I thought that this map you already start with 4 fields. I believe in the Sviatoka map or something like that. You only start with 2 fields, and it was a bit hilly, so one of my machines was really slow uphill while plowing or doing the cultivating, so that was interesting. But I still have so much to learn about this game before I can actually pretend that I know something. Well, going with the flow. Alright, last bits of cultivating. And the other guy's almost ready, I think. Hope so, at least. The last little bits that we missed. And we good, there's a little bit that we missed apparently. Here's a little bit that we missed. I can't miss stuff. It's not working out for me. Not good for my brain. Whoop, there we go. But yeah, it's nice, and it's also nice if we have people in that have some experience with the game, so that we can all learn from each other. That'll be great. So I'm looking forward to it. There we go. Alright, this is done. We've cultivated this field. Now, I guess we won't see a lot of progress right now. It'll probably happen at the end of the day, because then we will skip a month ahead. That's probably when you will actually see a difference. Stuff that's happening. I'm already having heaps of trouble just parking my equipment, so this game is way too hard for me on that aspect. Try and dump it up right here. I believe it's Q. Yep, there we go. AI worker J has completed their task. Okay, good. Let's go to his truck then. Tractor. There we go. He's done with the sowing. Let's now get this to... Oops, sorry. Knocked over a sign there. Let's get this to the other field and get that sown in. And then at least all my field... Oh, see, I hit the fence there. I'm such a horrible driver. Hilly most of what chilling, you need more powerful tractors. I keep an eye on the sales. Ah! Cool. Okay, here we are. Can I start in the middle now too then and work my way out? I guess we'll just try it. Try it. Let's make sure that we can at least do one straight line. So let's get this straight. Get back a bit for the edge. There we go. Alright. Let's lower the seeder and then Turn it on. Should we do more canola or should we do one of the other crops? I think for the calendar we can do canola, grass, or oilseed radish. Now, I have no clue about oilseed radish and its pricing. Doesn't even show up on the list here, does it? Soybean. Don't see oilseed radish. What's it used for then? Show up there. Olive oil. A lot of stuff here, but canola, carrots, grass, green bean, marsup, soybean, spinach, raw sugar cane. So why isn't it in there? So we can sow in oilseed radish. Radish or something. What would that be? So processed stuff. Well, you know what? We'll just do the canola then. Radish is a catch crop which fertilizes the ground. Ah, okay. Well, I don't think we have to concern ourselves with that at the moment. So let's just do a strip at both ends of the field first. It gives you more room to turn. Well, I'm all positioned now, so I'm just going to start right now. And then we'll do that after this row, I guess. I mean, you can see that it's working. So that's good. I hope I'm kind of straight, but I'm not so sure at the moment. Oil radish used to fertilize fields. Ah, okay. Yeah. Thanks. There we go. Not even close to being in the middle of the field, but hey. That's okay. Now, since we're going back and forward, we should probably now do this first then so that we have some more maneuver space. That's a very smart one. So we'll do one on this side and one on the other. So that we can turn earlier, which will give us some more maneuvering space. Very good call by Doug. So let's do that. Aren't colza and oil radish essentially the same plant? Oil radish and colza. I don't think that's the same. I mean, I could be very wrong, but I don't think those are the same plants. Let's go up here. A line on that side, and then we can hopefully really get going. Careful for the sign. Let's lower it, and there we go. See, this one has a way harder time pulling it through the ground here, so it's sometimes hard to see where you have been, though. Like, I mean, you can see it a bit, but not too well, so it's interesting. Okay, so those two lines are done now. Just drive like this, and then we get started from the middle out. We have to get a line like this one. Machine, there we go. Oops, have to go straight. Oh my. I'm sorry, everyone watching. I'll have to work on my driving skills. I guess that's where a steering wheel really comes in, because with the arrow keys, it's just either you press it and you steer full, or you have to just tab it all the time to slightly steer. It's a bit wonky, and of course with the steering wheel that should be way easier. Okay, so now the turns are a bit small. But I guess as soon as we have done more lines, this should be easier to do. There we go. Great. Basically, we can now just go outwards a line and a line and a line and a line. I think we can go a little bit more to the side as well. Pretty wide machine, so that should be good. And I guess one of the benefits later on in the game is that you get better equipment, probably with some wider reaches every now and then, so that you can do a lot more work in a shorter period of time. I mean, probably not a lot more. It's not like you only need half a day, but... there's a GPS system in the game to help with staying on track. I did see something about that, but I thought that was only for the AI worker. If you press the H and you keep it pressed, you can have like a steering assist or something. Go, the lines is on. Should I do that then? I don't know. Cruise control's manual, so it's not activated, but then you can see the lines. Oh, if I do this, do I now see lines on the field then? Oh, there they are. Oh, stop, stop, stop. I turned on the guy. Ah, okay, nice. So I guess now I can clearly see where to put the stuff. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, my way felt a little bit like I was actually doing the work, but this is helpful. Ah, so the game would probably encourage you to do 3 rows on the outside first. At least that's kind of how this looks. It will drive for you. Oh, it's not like the AI worker, but you can put it on cruise control and then it will do all the driving for me. Interesting. I don't know. I feel like doing this a bit manually. I mean, you know. I am the farmer after all. That'll be helpful. I'll just play around with that a bit in the in my practice game. Right now, I just like to drive and do it myself, I guess. I mean, this is fun. Oh, and I can probably just go around like this for now. Oh, this is nice. Can actually be quite helpful to use these lines. And then maybe when I familiarize myself more with how to ride a field, I can turn it off. Thanks, Midnight. Although, I wasn't... I probably shouldn't say I wasn't doing too bad with that lines. I just really sucked at it. Okay, off corner here. Yes. Go a little bit more straight and turn. Already did a bit of sewing here, but not completely, so let's just continue. I just don't want it to drive for me. Yep, this is modern farming. New tracks have GPS on board. Shoot, you are spending so much for the equipment already. Should have bells and whistles. Well, I mean... it doesn't cost me money to use, right? I can just use this and... oh dear, I'm going completely wrong here. I'm already using the wrong lines as well. Oh shoot. Now I lost track of what I was actually doing. It confuses me. You can actually see that it's getting like 7 PM now in the game. It's actually starting to get a little bit more dark and stuff. It's interesting. Okay, so for now, I am going to turn those off again. I mean, it's nice, but I want to try without. They're confusing me right now, the lines. No, don't do the automatic work. I just wanted to lower the machine. Whoa! Guess the sun went under. Okay, I wonder, does the day end at midnight or does the day end at like 8 PM or something? Because then we might not be able to finish this today. Which is, I guess I really wanted to finish this today, but we'll see. It'll be fine. Let's get dark though. I put the lights on. At least it will help us to spot some deer, but helps with the oh no. Go straight. There we are. Alright. You have a light on the tractor. Yeah, I just turned it on. That's probably because of the stream delay. Yeah, we have a little light now. I don't know if it really helps me to see what we've done actually or not, but light's on. I actually want a little orange string light on it so that we can signal that we're really busy or something. I don't know. Oh shoot, I keep pressing H to raise the machine and I should be pressing V. And I turn on the autopilot guy, which is not what I want. I want to do it manually. I mean, I really want to have the feeling that we're actually working the farm. That's what we're trying here. But yeah, this is really nice. I enjoy this. So thanks a lot, people, for the help. And thanks for all the advice. That's really helpful. But also thank you so much for spending your time here. It's much appreciated. And I'll continue for a bit, of course. But I think we can have some more fun with this game. Also in multiplayer, which will be great. Okay, let's the key. Yeah. Go. Yeah. There we go. I kind of wonder a little bit how long it actually takes to grow crop. I have no clue actually. Like, will canola grow in 2 months or 10 months or what's the thing? Let's see. Michigan. I guess if you only sow in half the field, you will only get like half the harvest. So you'll probably see it where you left some open spots or something. I hope. That should be cool. Should not be auto-filling this or something. 8 months for canola. Ah, okay. Oh, that's actually quite long. So I guess then after we are done with this field, most of our fields are just, all of our fields are actually just sown in then. So we'll just have to wait for a couple of months. So we'll be doing a lot of contracts and making money then, I guess. Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, there's no problem with that, but it's something to think about. And then okay, so I guess with the contracts we can probably make quite a bit of money for a while and then expand our farm. Alright. Oh, and we still have to check how to sell some goods that you advised, some buildings that you advised, Doug, so I'll check that soon. For now, I don't think we've done the outer line here. At least it doesn't look like it. See, it doesn't look like we did this. So let's do this line now. Then one more a little bit to the left, and then this whole side of the field is done, which is good. I like that. We only have to do a little bit on the other side. So that should work out. But we'll have to see where we're going to end up with this little farm. Because I think I start to get a little bit the hang of the minor basics. Oh, not that I fully understand the game now, but I do know how to work it. So, am I? Oh, I'm already past the area that we still have to But that could also be a moment at some point that we say, well, you know what, let's just get into multiplayer and work a farm together. Well, I don't know if this will be a farm that will actually play for a long time. But it might be that I'll just save this one and we can work on this one every now and then when I feel like it or when I do an extra streams. That can also work out. We'll just have to see how that goes. I'm really interested into the whole multiplayer thing because that is usually a lot of fun. Multiplayer streams, and if we can have fun all together and work on a farm, I mean, that's really nice. Oats and sorghum take 4 months. Ah, okay, but I think if we check the calendar, like oats, you can only sow 2 months a year, and you have to harvest them not so far later. So there's quite some stuff that you can only harvest in certain, or plant and harvest in certain months. So we'll have to deal with that at some point, see how that goes. But like if we do cotton, you will not be able to use your fields for quite a long time. So that might be something. But maybe at some point we can do something with grass and turn that into some nice money or something. We'll just have to see how it goes. And I guess some planning where you have like 1 or 2 fields for some of the shorter growing crops and a few fields for the longer growing crops or something like that, so that you spread it out a bit and you have an income throughout the year. I don't know. Like that, I don't know. The internet connection at my farm was really poor, so I moved the modem to the barn. Now I have stable Wi-Fi. That's a good one, Cooper. I was actually thinking you were going to talk about Wi-Fi on your farm and that was poor so you couldn't join in the game or something, but now I understand it's a joke. Good one though. Right, yeah, or at the end. Field, let's now go this line. Okay. A few more times back and forward and we're there. Oh, no, 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 I should. Better. And we have a nice farm with all fields sown in, I think. That field doesn't really seem sown in, the back one, but it is. Alright. Okay, almost here at the end. Oh. Really getting dark. It's only 7:30 though, so we still have some time, I think. The game really runs to midnight. I also believe that you can sleep in your farm if you want to, so you can probably skip some time. Maybe, I guess in the beginning it's just wise to do a lot of contracts so you make some easy money and you have money to buy new stuff later on. But I guess if you don't really want to do that, you could just skip some time every now and then to get to the next harvest or something. Probably be a thing then. There we go. A short turn here without tilting the machine. Oh, I'm oversteering again. Okay, there we are. On the way. Prince, where are you going? To shoot an arrow as father ordered. In which yard it lands, there my fiancé will be. Then, what for you tied a grenade to the arrow? Because I don't want to get married. Oh, Vladimir, where did you get that one? Well, my equipment is sensitive, but it works alright. This one and then another one back, and then I think we're there. We've done all the sewing. And it's probably contract time. Do some contracts, but that might then be something for the next stream, since we're already in 2.5 hours. And of course, our life really starts again next or tomorrow basically, when I have to get little one to school and all the kind of stuff. And I'll be needing my energy for that, so I'll do that soon then. And of course I should have some time to work on the pianos. Okay, let's see. There we go. Really hear the tractor pulling. It's actually less loud inside than outside. You can really hear it pulling. It's nice though. I mean, look at all the details and stuff. It looks really cool, and especially like in the nighttime. It's very cool. Very nice graphics in this game. Okay, so we can probably now check on the map. If we go to map, see? You can see that we did the field. There's apparently a little bit of a line there at the edge here that's not really cultivated, so we still have to do that. Be right here apparently. Let's see if that works if we still do it out here. Then we're good, and we've done this whole farm field, which is nice. And I will have my work cut out for me during the week, doing a lot of experimenting and trying in the game, getting to know it better, and of course do my research on hosting a game or a server and stuff like that. If there's people interested on the Discord. Right. Now, let's just check. See, now that line is gone. So this field's now done. This field, all the fields are done. They're all sown in. So that's not something that we have to work on anymore. Let's turn off the seeder. That might be better to save some heat. Drive back. Middle of the night. No, not really taking long, but still. They're done now, which is good. Drive this machine here. I don't know if like the weather is a factor in this game. So if you put stuff in a shed, it will stay good for longer or anything. We'll figure that all out. Leave this one right here. Now I talked about the beehives that we have. Well, here they are. Oh, there's actually some honey here, I guess. 22 liters of honey. There's beehives here, but I don't seem to be able to pick them up or something. I can put the flashlight on, but the bees are apparently asleep. Oh, so we did make some honey, and I guess we can sell that at some point. What's this? White materials, wooden beams, planks, long, small shed. Oh, we can build a small shed there. Nice. So, plenty of options for the game, but I think for now we've reached the end of this little stream. I need to run. Great seeing you and everyone in chat. If you do get a server host, let me know. I'm down to play for a few streams. Nice, nice Midnight. Thanks so much. And you have a good one. Thanks so much for popping in, sharing all your knowledge. That is very much appreciated. You have a good one. Take care. Hope the healing process is speeding up a bit on you. And then we'll see you soon again. Now, Becca, how can I get the hand tool? Flashlight. Alright. Well, it's night time at the farm. I think we did okay. And this is the moment where we're then going to slowly end the stream. So thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for all the fun. It was great. Love to see you all next time. Either we continue this or we'll start up a multiplayer. Not sure yet. At least the next time we play this game, that is. I mean, probably Wednesday will be a different stream. But thanks so much. I hope you all have a great week. Thank you, everyone in chat, for sharing your knowledge. Doug and Cooper and anybody else that had something to say that helped me. Thanks so much. And, of course, thanks everyone in chat for the nice talks and for being here. And then I would love to see you soon again. Have a great week. Good luck on the rest of your housework, Gamer Mama. Hope you can finish a lot of the stuff and get your computer back up. And then we will see you all very soon. Take care. Stay healthy. Then I'd love to see you all. But for now, bye-bye. Bye-bye.